be easy to score on. But if you really analyze the first half, we got a bunch of clean looks. We just didn't make them. Let's not try to overanalyze it. We just didn't make a lot of clean looks. And then we missed a bunch of free throws. If we'd have made a few of those clean looks and made some free throws, we might have been down a point or two at half. It'd have been, instead of being 27-13, it'd have been 27-22 or 3 or 4 or whatever. Second half, we made a great run, a lot of energy. When they got the tee, I thought we had a great opportunity there, and then we cut it to 3 or 4, and we just really got out coached and outplayed the last 10 minutes of the game. Last 10 minutes of the game, we were pathetic at both ends of the court. We offensively weren't able to execute, get the shots we wanted, and then defensively, we broke down a good bit on the defensive end, and then we got out rebounded. When you're playing the best team in the league or one of the best teams in the league, you got to be playing great. I mean, we've obviously been dealt a tough hand this year with players and lack of players and lack of senior leadership, etc. So when you're going to beat Mercer, you better play great. You better out-rebound them. You better execute. You better defend. Every guy that plays has got to play great. We just didn't. We just weren't sharp enough offensively. We didn't get enough stops. They make 12 threes. We get out-rebounded. And we just didn't play well enough. Just didn't play well enough to win.
And yet there you are, down 3 right there.
Well, we were down 3 fairly late, making the run. Obviously, we've come back a lot, but then we just, from right at that moment of the technical, for the next 3 or 4 minutes, it went from 3 back to about 10 very quickly. And it was lack of execution offensively. Couldn't get stops at the other end. So, they're a good team. They're a good team. I mean, they've got good guards. Langston Hall and Travis Smith are good guards. And then they've got some size with Brown and Coursey, and then they've got all these 3s and 4s with Gollin and Thomas and other guys. So they've really got a nice mix of players with a team that won 27 games a year ago, and they've got their whole team back with the exception of one guy. It's a veteran, experienced, talented team. The only way we were going to win this game was to play great. We didn't.
Coach, inside you talked about rebounding. Is that because some of the big guys, Gadsden, got into foul trouble?
They just beat us to balls, Kenny. That's all I can say. I mean, rebounding is a toughness issue and just a want-to issue, and you just, bottom line, you got to go get the ball. And maybe should have played Junior a little bit, because Junior is a physical kid that will at least throw his body around and rebound. Kennard getting in foul trouble didn't help us, but they just beat us to a lot of 50-50 balls.
Talk about shaking this off and down going the road, 2 tough games.
You just got to move on. It's not this one stings a little bit, but you just got to move on to the next game. Got to move on to the next game. We knew this would be a hard game. We obviously won on Thursday. We won 3 out of 4 coming in. We're feeling pretty good, but we knew this would take an extra good play and a really good effort. I thought we had a great shoot around this morning. We had a good practice yesterday, although Jarvis didn't practice yesterday and we didn't think he'd play. He was not himself tonight with a bad foot. He was in a boot all day yesterday, so he really didn't have what I would consider his best game. But you just got to shake it off, Kenny. Just got to move on, move to the next game. And we've been successful against North Florida. We beat them here. Jacksonville beat us by 3. But we've got to take tomorrow off because of that NCAA mandated day off. And then we'll practice hard next week and get ready to go. There's no quit. There's no quit in this team. I mean, they'll keep battling. They'll keep battling, keep fighting. But we just didn't play well enough tonight to win.